How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting, and welcome back to Ace Academy. We've been doing really good so far. Nothing really bad has happened. We got a call from Valerie last time we were here. But we do know sometime we're going to speak to Yuna, the once wonderful girl. But we have to talk to her about something that happened to her brother. It sounds like an untimely death. We don't know the details, but we got to have the conversation. I'm dreading it. I have no idea what's going to come. I thought it was going to happen by now, so just we'll see. You might already know based on the title of this episode. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. But let's see what Valerie has to say. Hopefully she knows what happens in our gear, you know, what makes Eagle go all, like, Super Saiyan, like, during that one fight. Hello?
I've got a surprise for you. Come to the hangar.
Oh, Valerie. Oh, Valerie. What is... She hung up. Of course she hung up. I guess I better just go see what's up. I'm sure it's gonna be by Eagle. After I swipe myself into the hangar, I make a beeline to Eagle. Valerie's perched in front of my terminal, but jumps up once she sees me. She moves to the terminal and gestures for me to sit.
Voila!
Voila. I stare at the scrolling code on the screen. She's gotta stop acting like I can read this stuff. What is it?
It's a manual documentation. Needs to be cleaned up before it can be fully understood, though.
Okay, well, that's progress. So, you called me over here to show me something that's not complete? Valerie crosses her arms. That's a big thing!
I thought you'd be able to appreciate the magnitude of this discovery.
I do, I promise, Valerie. I'm not trying to downplay the importance of this.
Besides, my script is parsing it as we speak. It'll be done in a few minutes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. We wait patiently for her program to finish running. I watch as she keeps an eye on her script. She's confident in her program, yet keeps glancing at it, exposing the eagerness beneath her calm demeanor. I can't help but wonder. How did you get into engineering?
Girls can't be engineers.
Wow, immediately making us look sexist, huh? I see your game. That's not what I said. Valerie laughs.
It's like a puzzle.
What?
Taking things apart and putting it back together. Finding new ways to piece everything together to make it a better product.
It's pretty cool, honestly. Hats off to any of you engineers out there. I highly respect you. My dad was an engineer. I mean, it's a great profession.
The possibilities are endless, even if we can't see all the solutions just yet.
Ooh, that's a good quote. Put that on the quote wall. And you just discovered that by accident? She shrugs and becomes strangely aloof.
Things broke around the house a lot. If I didn't fix it, then it would be broken forever.
Interesting. Well, why not just buy a new one?
It always worked fine once fixed. Why spend that extra money?
But why did you have to fix it? Why not your parents? She frowns in disdain.
My mom couldn't be bothered with things like that. If the computer broke, she'd pretend the problem didn't exist until she needed to use it. Then she'd go and buy a new one because she needed to use it immediately.
Uh-huh.
Money was always tight, and that's why I started trying to fix things.
Okay, well, that's actually highly respectable.
The first thing I ever properly fixed was my bike. I was 15, and my neighbor at the time was a young woman at university. She helped me fix it, and when she learned I was interested in this stuff, she gave me a bunch of how-to books for my birthday.
Nice. Guess I was lucky that my dad was pretty handy. He taught me how to take care of my things. You know what? That's the other thing, too. The fact that she's so passionate about it, that's really the key here. She's going to be happy with the rest of her life, regardless of what happens. Valerie grins playfully.
Could have fooled me. Eagle's always a little worse for wear by the time he gets to me. Isn't that right, Eagle?
She coos affectionately at my gear. Hey! Keep your hands to yourself, woman. It's not a puppy. A sharp beep interrupts our conversation. Valerie whips back towards the screen.
It's done.
Yay! Valerie and I both lean in to get a better look at the screen. I turn my head and ask her a question when her hair brushes my cheek. Uh-oh. It's soft and smells like flowers. I hadn't realized how close we were to each other until now. Well, at least she's not being her, like, viper self. Good grief, she's toned it down a little bit, thankfully. See, this has been a pleasant conversation. Like, hints of flirting, but nothing crazy. Valerie's too focused on the screen to notice. Her slender fingers dance across the keyboard.
Oh, this makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah? Well, it makes a lot of sense.
Why your core only activated that one time? The function of the core was set to debug mode with a single run instance.
Oh, interesting. English, please. Well, I get that. She's gonna say that it was set up for like a test run. Like technically, that wasn't supposed to be an actual combat. It was supposed to just make sure it was functioning, but it's not actually set to activate just to make sure nothing bad happens.
The overdrive mode was meant to be used for testing purposes, so it was set to only activate once.
What does that mean?
It means if we can figure out how to change this setting and find out the parameters of activation, you could use the overdrive mode on demand.
I'm guessing that such an awesome display of power has limits. I mean, we know, first of all, that the limit's going to be time. It was not active very long. It shut itself down. Like, ran out of its secondary power very, very quickly. But the strain on Eagle could be extreme. We have no idea. I want to test it at least one more time in an actual controlled setting just to see what actually happens. My eyes widen as I consider the possibilities. Are you serious?
Yeah! In theory, anyway.
She squints at the code.
That's not even the best part. Here are blueprints with algorithms and formulas.
Oh, that's it. Your bread and butter. What do they say? Valerie puts a finger to her lip.
It seems to be incomplete. But we might be able to use this and a bit of reverse engineering to fill in the gaps. If we can figure this out, we can understand the details of the core.
Now, there's danger here. Ooh. Because something like this, they may decide it's cheating and make it so I can't qualify for any more matches because of it. B, everyone's gonna want it, like to the point where they'll probably steal it. And C, at the very least, it's gonna change how all gears work. I mean, give it if this got out to the public, 5 years, boom, everyone's gonna have this. It's gonna completely change everything, and then put everyone back on square one. Let's see. Good stuff. I'm happy. You're kind of amazing. She grins.
About time you noticed.
Well, yeah. Well, you bury it in under tons of fluff and unnecessary flirting. Why did Dad include this formula for my core? And why didn't he tell me? So many questions and too few answers. Let's keep this a secret.
A secret?
Yeah. There's no point in getting the team's hopes up when we don't even know if this will work. Plus, I don't need anyone snooping around my gear. Like someone else I know. I look pointedly at Valerie. She smiles innocently.
What? That's what brought us together. Are you saying you wish you never met me?
Unfortunately, we met in class, not there. That just made me angry at you. Of course not. But one Valerie's more than enough. She smirks.
Don't I feel special?
Yeah. Valerie gets to work, and I watch her for a while. She's working too fast for me to comprehend what she's doing, and I don't want to interrupt her grooves to explain it to me. After a few minutes, she glances back at me.
You really do like to watch, don't you?
And there she goes. We're back. Huh?
First it was Sho and Mayu at the beach, now me.
You know, you can learn a lot by watching. I regret that sentence already. I didn't watch them. Alright, Sparkle.
So, you just like watching me then? Too bad this isn't that interesting.
After saying goodbye, I leave her to do her thing. Bye-bye. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm sure she's a fantastic girl. I guess for me, my personality, it feels way too fake. Like, I mean, the real her can't be that, can it? I mean, that would be a very, I don't know, ineffective, unfun way to live. Like, treating everyone like playthings and like messing with their emotions, putting them on the spot. I mean, it's a fun thing, but like, that's not really intimacy. It's more carnal, I guess, and plays off the carnal stuff more. I mean, heck, I don't even know. Like, she's probably one of those. I knew people like that who would be like super flirty on the outside, but really have a hard time actually being in emotional relationships. It was like a defense mechanism. I digress. Oh, but that's good. We know more about the core. I still got time before I head home tonight. What do I feel like doing? Let's see. Oh, Valerie or Sho? Well, shoot. Well, Valerie's pretty nice. And Sho, he's a good guy, but let's go with Valerie. We owe her something after all that hard work. I've been slacking a little in my training. I could feel myself falling slightly behind in physical education. I need to be peak condition for our match this week, so it's time to hit the gym. When I arrived at the rec center, I head straight to the lockers to change. Afterwards, I walk towards the main gym, but decided to go around the back entrance. It's closer to the weight section. I don't have to weave through the cardio equipment. Alright, as I follow the new route, I walk past the rec center's group classrooms. There are no classes scheduled at this time, so I'm surprised to see a familiar lone figure pummeling a freestanding punching bag. Oh, nice. Oh, hello, Valerie. Oh, I gotta admit, exercise outfits are pretty cute. That one's definitely not an exception. Valerie? She pauses and her hair whips across her face as she turns toward the sound of my voice.
Oh, it's you.
This is like catching her in an actual real moment. Interesting. You're glad to see you, too. Instead of biting back with her usual witty retort, Valerie focuses on the punching bag and throws another jab. Never seen her like this before. With her fierce scowl and that murderous look in her eyes, she kind of reminds me of Kiori. Jeez, what did that thing ever do to you?
It's what it didn't do.
Wait, what? She strikes the bag with a powerful roundhouse. The bag wobbles from the force. Oh, boy, she's like going Texas Ranger on us. Whoa. There's no way this tiny girl can pack that much power without many years of training under her belt. Remind me not to get on your bad side. Just then, a soft melody fills the room. Valerie glances at her gym bag, which was tossed to the side of the room. Her frown returns. Instead of answering the phone call, she resumes her fighting stance in front of the punching bag and aims a hard punch. Aren't you gonna get that?
Why? So she can disappoint me all over again.
Mom, possibly? She finishes her question with a yell and another punch. Her hair sticks to her face and neck, and her skin glistens with a layer of sweat. The call seems to rile her up even more, and she's getting sloppy with her movements. Valerie, are you okay? Punch.
What does it look like?
No. Kick. It looks like you should tell me what's bothering you. It's old. She prepares for another kick when I stop her. With what, your face? Valerie. She grits her teeth, but after a moment she lets her hands drop to her sides.
It's my mom.
Called it. What about her?
She's breaking her promises. Again.
Oh no. She accentuates the last word with an angry punch.
This weekend was supposed to be our weekend. She promised she'd fly out and come visit me for the first time since I started here at Ace. But of course, that's not gonna happen anymore.
Ouch. I'm taken aback by the bitterness in her voice. Why not?
Because apparently her new boyfriend is more important than her own daughter.
Oh boy. Oh, this is the big onion, and we're going deep into layers on this one. She vents her frustrations with a formidable sidekick, wobbling the punching bag once more. I'm sure that's not...
It's true. She called me earlier today to tell me she can't make it because shitty Matthew surprised her with a romantic getaway for the weekend.
Oh, that dirtbag. He should know better than that. If you're a good boyfriend, you know, especially if you're dating someone with kids, you know not to ruin the one weekend they're gonna go spend with their child. Unless the mom never told him. And then that's the case, then anger is definitely... I think it's appropriate. Didn't she tell him about her plans with you? Oh, here we go.
Yes? I don't know. All I understood was that he had already made all the arrangements and bookings, and it was all so romantic that she couldn't say no.
Scum.
And the best part is when she told me, "Ma belle, why are you getting so worked up? I can see you at any time."
Oh yeah, because you have. Anytime. In Japan.
Yup.
Oh, yeah boy. Dumbfounded. No wonder she's so angry. Needs to have a mom! No, not gonna... Jeez, not gonna be that. Silver linings a weekend hangout. I like this one though. She's missing out. It's her loss. Valerie looks curiously at me. She's missing out on the chance to see her daughter, who's not only one of the top university programmers for cybernautics, but also is a kick-ass engineer. A broad grin runs across Valerie's face.
I had no idea that's what you thought of me.
Just let me be sappy, okay? I'm trying to help you feel better. You were just fishing the compliments. You were just fishing for compliments, weren't you? She laughs. Valerie seems to be in better spirits, at least. Once she catches her breath, she sighs in resignation.
This is just how she is. And I hate that after all these years, I still believe that she'll be different. That this time she really will follow through with her promises.
It's unfortunate. parents aren't perfect, but gosh darn it, sometimes they could try.
I mean, I had planned a whole day of fun things for us to do when she got here. And I'm disappointed that won't be happening
Ooh.
now.
So if we were on the Valerie route, we would just say, well, how about you and I do those things? It'll still happen. I'll do them with you. She blinks, clearly surprised.
But you don't even know what I have planned.
I'm sure it's fun. Doesn't matter. If I'm hanging out with you, then I'll have a good time. She stares at me again with that strange look of disbelief. Then slowly her face melts into a bright smile. She flings her arm around my neck and hugs me tight. Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
Oh, no, anything for a friend. Pat, pat, pat. She's hugging me. This would be better if we weren't so sweaty. Or just silence. I just enjoy the moment. I freeze in place.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why?
It's like hugging a pole.
I'm sorry.
Usually people will, you know, hug back or something.
Oh, sorry. I lift one arm wrapped around Valerie's back, then I pat her a couple times before letting her go. Ooh, that's cold. Well, at least we're setting the boundaries. I'm sure she's got a fantastic route, of course. I'm sure I'll explore it. She raises an eyebrow and she pulls away.
I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay. We stand in silence. I feel obligated to say something. So how about you get that punching bag a rest and practice with me instead? Valerie grins and playfully punches my arm in response. Hey. She chuckles.
Step 1 is to teach you how to block.
Oh, this actually could be fun. It's good to learn how to punch, even if you never use it. Although with our gear, it actually could be good practice. I find some extra pads lying around and join Valerie in her practice session. We spend the rest of the evening together until we both have to leave the room for our scheduled group classes. Nice. Good. I'm glad we're going to be doing something. The house is quiet when I get home. Uncle Kaido is working crazy hours and Nikki's probably still at her club. Stifling a yawn, I trudge upstairs. It's been a long day and all I want to do is relax. As I pass by Nikki's room, I notice her door's closed. Huh, guess she's home after all. I think nothing of it until I hear a deep, extremely male laugh behind Nikki's closed door. Oh, snap! Nikki's giggle shortly follows. Closed door, no one home, guy in bedroom. Warning! What is this? There's a boy in Nikki's room. Get the guns! And they're behind closed doors? Not on my watch. Big brother mode. Boom! Kick the door. Burst into her room. Oh. Well, could have been worse. Nikki's eyes widen and her mouth drops open. The boy twists and looks at me in his chair beside the bed. There's a boy in your room.
What are you doing?
Who is this guy? Uh-oh. Oh no. There you uh-oh. Nikki leaps from the bed, tries to push me away, but I stand rooted to the ground. Is this Ken? I turn to the guy, ignoring Nikki pulling on my arm. Are you Ken? Big tower of death. He freezes like a deer in headlights and stammers out into affirmation.
Yes?
Leave him alone. We're just studying.
Uh-huh. Studying? Is that what these kids are calling it these days? No, it's called Netflix and chill, don't you know?
Yes. What? No. Studying as in studying.
Uh-huh. With closed doors. She points at her bed, and I take another look around the room. Nikki's bed is sprawling with books, tablets, and laptops. Ken is holding an open textbook in his lap and a look of pure terror on his face. I'm not fooled. Of course, because why would we ever be mistaken? I know underneath that good kid facade there's a demon just waiting to pounce on my cute, innocent Emotu? I don't know that word.
Ken is in my class, and we have an exam next week.
Aww. I have to admit, her angry face is a little cute. And glare at Ken, who cowers from my stare.
So, now that you know nothing weird is happening, get out!
Across my arms. No, you are moving to the living room, and I'm going to be in the kitchen. Actually, I think I'll stay and help you study.
What?
Oh, you don't even know. This is gonna get serious. Whatever you're learning now, I already studied.
Don't you have your own homework you can do? We're studying fine without you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Are you sure about that? I think Ken here would appreciate the help. Glare. I glare at Ken, who gulps his hard and nods.
Actually, it would be an honor to have the help of an ace pilot. No, it wouldn't.
I narrow my eyes at Ken. Very suspicious. Got my eyes on you. Fine.
Does that mean you'll leave now?
I never break eye contact with Ken. I'm watching you. So whatever you're thinking, don't. Ken nods rapidly, clearly shaken.
I won't. I mean, I'm not thinking. I mean, not like that.
I give him one final glare before walking out of the room. Nikki goes to close the door. Door open. She rolls her eyes.
Fine, if that'll make you stop being crazy.
Before I leave, I make the universal "I'm watching you" sign with my fingers. Ken's eyes open even further. Oh, it's going down, son. I just learned how to kickbox. Luckily, my room is across from Nikki's. I leave my door open, too, while I try to work on my assignments. I'm too distracted to focus as I strain to hear what they're talking about. Every so often, I hear them repeat a math formula or compare an answer to equations. Okay, that's sounding okay. Maybe we tone down the brimstone a little bit. Huh, guess they really are studying. This time. Eventually I give up and watch my videos on YouTube. Yeah! After about 2 hours, Ken goes home. Nikki slams the door shut in her room. Sheesh, what's her problem? I think we were purely justified. With no one home, that is just asking for trouble. Although I admit she's probably old enough to make her own decisions, but still, it's your sister. You can't not care. Now I can finally focus again, finish up my assignments, and easily fall asleep afterwards. Oh boy, oh boy. Is she gonna paint my bike again? Oh, it must be a weekend. I wake up naturally for once and enjoy my chance to sleep in. Is this what it feels like to be rested? What does that even happen every day? With a wide yawn, I pull my arms over my head and stretch, then throw back my comforter and hop out of bed. Oh, my tablet flashes with a notification. I have an email. Curious, I open up the email and read it. It's from Dashu. They are hosting a promotional photo shoot and networking event tomorrow, right before XZ's big concert. All sponsored Dashu teams and individuals will be there, and after the shoot, we are welcome to stay for the concert. Ooh, nice. Wait, Dashu sponsors XZ? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dashu might be breaking into the world of mecha, but they're a huge name in the sports and entertainment industry. Still, XZ is a supremely popular pop star. His shows get sold out within minutes. There's no way I'm passing up such an opportunity. I quickly type out a response confirming my attendance. I'm positive everyone else on the team will go as well, if only for the chance to meet XZ. Grabbing my clothes for the day, I get changed and run upstairs to the kitchen. Nice, we all got a concert in our future. Oh boy, here comes the return fire. Nobody's home again? Looks like I live alone. Open the fridge, spot a covered plate left for me. I unwrap the foil and find oyakodon. It's not a traditional breakfast, but delicious nonetheless. Nikki must have been practicing her recipes. Check for poison. I can take it with gusto. After eating, I notice a note from Nikki. By the time you read this, Uncle Kato and I will be at his cafe slaving away. Just kidding. He won't be slaving, but hopefully I will. Volunteer work experience for the win. P.S. I spat in your food. Jerk. Just kidding. No, I didn't. Or did I? Oh, that's even worse! Now we don't even know. Wow, well. Just don't think about it. Maybe if you're awake, you'd know. Wow, she actually wrote that. Sometimes I wondered about her. At least she's looking to gain some experience in the food and beverage industry. Working at the cafe will give her a lot of insight into what goes on to running a restaurant. I guess that means I should decide what I do today. I wonder what Yuna's up to today? Yes. Valerie has planned. May you free? That'd be a good one too. Or just sleep in and skip my day. Why? Why would you do that? That'd be like the worst. Like, is there like a secret ending where you don't make any relationships at all? That'd be stupid. Now I have to try that. Let's go with Yuna. Between the cooking club and the improv classes, hanging out with Yuna has been a blast. I wonder if she's up to anything new today. I pull out my phone, dial her number. It rings a few times. Still going.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Hey, Yuna.
Oh, hi. Sorry about the delay in picking up. I was working on something and left my phone upstairs.
Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting.
It's okay. I'm just practicing my English.
Oh, this will be good. English?
Yes.
A few seconds of silence pass.
I have a test coming up and coming for speaking.
That's pretty good. I have a speaking test coming up, would have been the more natural way to say it.
Oh, I see. I thought it sounded a bit off.
Want to practice with me? The test is for conversing in English. I can help you if you like. Yuna answers enthusiastically.
Really? You don't mind?
Oh, please. It'd be the easiest studying ever. Not at all.
Then yes, I'd love your help.
I chuckle. You don't even have to think about it first. Yuna laughs.
I was actually going to call you for help, but I figured you didn't want to spend your Saturday teaching me English. Especially when my speaking level is equivalent to that of a child.
Oh no, you don't understand, Yuna. This is endless entertainment for me. I don't mind.
Thank you so much. Do you want to meet at the library?
On campus?
No, I was thinking of the one in Isokaze. We should both be pretty close to it.
Oh, nice. Sounds like a plan. I'll see you soon.
Okay, see you there.
After hanging up, I searched the directory to the library on my phone. It's only a short drive away. Good call, Yuna. I ready myself and head out. Yay, date with Yuna. Always good. Could be a great way to end the episode. Vroom into the distance and vroom. Oh guys, thank you so much. I actually continued this part because I figured it was going to have a better wrap up. Turned out to be a much longer and much more exciting part than I anticipated. So make sure you come back around next week. It's going to be amazing. So thank you so much for joining me for this. I hope you enjoyed meeting Valerie and, you know, getting to speak English and see Yuna make a very innocent but very, very fascinating mistake. Thank you again for being here. I cannot wait to show you what comes up next. It came out of nowhere, it felt like, but it was perfect. It was, so good. I can't wait for you. It's so good. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and until the next video you watch, or whatever you happen to watch with me next, I'll see you there.